There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Let's go!
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hard, snap.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Let's go.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
51. I got one.
5.
On first down, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Ready?
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
Hey, let's go. Come on,
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's able to find Wallace. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. He's checking.
Go.
Crash. 51.
Shoot.
From the gun on third down. Lawrence.
Not today.
He's got his man. That's Wallace. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
You ain't doing nothing today.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
On the ready.
50, Mike's 50.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Protein spill. Set, go.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Get it.
2nd and 4.
Come on now.
This is Shepard on the catch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready, set.
42, Mike 42.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, check 24.
Camaro.
Check 31, check 31.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Hit you all
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Well, last week, he found his way in the backfield from that linebacker position for 4 tackles for a loss. Another one there, first quarter.
Yeah, help me out, because we watched tape together before this game. We were watching what he did last week. Did that field tilt in his favor, or he was just running downhill to the ball? It certainly felt like it, didn't it? It felt like it on that play as well.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, baby.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Ready.
From the gun, Lawrence. It's hauled in by Shepard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, Lawrence. He's got it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Got it. 58 is a Mike. Go 58's the Mike.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Peek in.
Wait. What's that? Let it go.
To throw from his end zone. Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now a give right side. Swift. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 80 weapon. Delta, Delta.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? They're going to say on this side of midfield. Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. The Broncos, they've taken an early lead against the Chiefs. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Mike 50. I got him.
Shine.
A give to Camaro running right.
You ain't doing nothing.
And he's got this down to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Good work, boy.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ready?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Exit.
Mike, let's go. Right there in the
Back to
middle.
throw.
55.
Lawrence.
Come on, D.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down, New York.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on
Let's go,
first down. No score after one on EA Sports.
Set up. 60 outlaw.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. All day, dog.
Bam. Shoot.
On the ground, Camaro.
Joker.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On
The
the
last
set.
run got 3. Now here's
Hey,
second and 7.
I'm coming after you. Kill.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hit it.
They'll run out of the gun with Camara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Set. 10 too soft.
Hey, eat. Here I come.
Let go.
They'll run it with Camara.
Whip.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Camara, second and goal.
Rock it. Get it.
They give it to him running left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up third and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Ricky.
Bravo.
Check Mike. Watch it.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Camara. And here he'll get it down to the 7th. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Watch the safety creep.
22, jet bomber. 22, let's go.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Go.
49, check 49, check 49.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 36. Kill.
They'll run on first down. Swift.
Go.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The Giants' 44-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Shift. Check 24. Out. Right stone. Travel.
Check three. Run it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Let's get it. Ready. Right over 70 ending. Mike, 58, right there. Go.
Check three.
From the gun, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second down now, Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a third down.
Third down and 2.
Set, ready. Henry.
Yeah, it's Mike. You don't want this.
General. West.
Alert 3.
Back to throw. Fields. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out and fight. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
Come on, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
On first down, Swift, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
He runs. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Zoom.
Second and 10. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
2nd and 11. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Marr on for the extra point.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
The score after 17. Giants 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Giants
50,
offense
plant.
at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tight end left, tight end left. 4 down, check. 40 go.
Looking to throw. Fields. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
It's going to be a long day.
Throwing again. Fields. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Number 10. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Let him know, let him know.
Operating from the gun. Fields. He's got his tight end Fant. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Let's do this.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watch the edge. Blue draw Corpus. Check 43.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
From the gun, Fields. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And this time not quite to the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
At the 31-yard line.
6 yards. Mike 58, right there.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
Topper. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Bravo.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw. Fields. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown.
Yeah,
Green
way to go.
Bay.
That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about.
Devontae Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Giants take over.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Hit it.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And a little floater there is incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's third down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Come on now, let's go.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Pilot, 64, weak. Let go.
A 10th carry for Kamara.
You got tape. You got tape.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Exit, exit.
Get it.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
10 logo.
Well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
30 base. Hey, zoom. Ready.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. The 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Mike. Check 55.
Looking to
Mike.
throw.
Man,
Lawrence.
I got you.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Mike 55!
You ain't got nothing.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
Coming to you,
And they
coming
always
to
say
you.
the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
16-yard line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. It's caught here by Adams. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
58, boys, 58.
They'll run on first down. Swift, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Check 52. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
We can't be stopped.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
Here we go. 60 yards.
Don't get nervous.
Hit it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
18 Gators.
50, Mike, 50. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Leaf River.
To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now Kamara. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Get it.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back
50, Mike
really in
50.
sync.
What
The
we got?
front
What we got?
putting on
What
the
we got?
pressure,
Right.
the backside being ball
Under
hawks
10,
and picking
10.
passes off.
He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
24. Giants 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Outside coming.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Julian Love picks it. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Wide, get wide. Go. Crunch. Orbit. Go.
Alert flow. 58's the mic, 58.
Off.
58's the mic. Record.
64.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, right there.
Switch. Ready. He's crashing.
Throwing after the interception. Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Go. Showing eight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That's how you score on them.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey,
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Now.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's complete left side to Shepard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Ready.
42. Stop your whining.
Smooth.
From the gun on third down. Lawrence. Open man left side is Wallace complete. They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Off play action. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Off the play fake. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. Off play action. Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10.
Hey, let's get this. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Big River.
From the gun, Lawrence. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
Ready.
Second and 10 again from the 41.
Watch the pass.
You're out.
Check 26.
Let go.
To throw again, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete. It's third down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Get it.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided.
Here we go.
Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And Charles, I think with